Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now Sacramento starting five. They've got Antetokounmpo. Ryan is out there with Maxey. And it's Smith. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low. And for the Nuggets, we've got Russell. He's out there with Devin Booker. James is out there with Evan Mobley. I think we can officially say at GA the playoffs are looming in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, for most teams out there, there's still plenty of work to do. It's not just about qualifying for the postseason. It's about getting a good seed as well.
Outside, Russell. Mobley, a screen on Smith. Pass to Mobley. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Mobley's got the game going here with the first basket for the Nuggets. Maxey against Booker. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Chamberlain, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Booker, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. LeBron can't get it to go. Here's Sacramento to the paint. And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Here's Booker. Can't hit that one. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Bryant finds Antetokounmpo, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Maxey against Booker. Out to Smith. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot to the inside. Bryant laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And here's Denver. It's a 3-point game. Booker the pass to Russell. Booker looking around. Rebound by the Kings. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bryant drives in. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Havlicek, he's checked in for Denver. And then for Sacramento, Kelly's checked in. Christie subbed in for Smith. Booker against Maxey. Pass to Bryant. Chamberlain with a screen on Havlicek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Maxey. Mobley with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
There's the drive. The game now all time. Mobley's got 5 points so far.
Mobley to the hole, just easy off that drive.
Maxey into the lane. Christie kicks to Bryant. Pass to Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And they take the lead.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so Bryant will bring it out for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Chamberlain with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Mobley against Maxey. And Booker kicks to Havlicek. So looking it over. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Kings trail by 4. Kicks it out to Maxey. Chamberlain a screen. Puts up a 3. Goes back up. On the wing, Christie. Offline with his 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And the dunk by LeBron.
All you have to do is... lob it LeBron's way. He'll take care of the rest.
Here's Christie. No scoring in this one. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Man, that's an explosive move to the rim right there. Teammates are just loving that one.
They sure are, GA. He was soaring through the air. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So David Adelman decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. For the Nuggets, the horn checked in for Evan Mobley. The Busher comes in for James. And Malone's subbed in for Russell. The Kings making a switch here. The first free throw is good.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Leandro Barbosa on the wing, defended by Booker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here is DeBusschere. Pass to Malone. Beyond the arc. DeBusschere can't get the basket. The Kings trail by 3. Malone with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Shoots. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Kelly. Christie with the screen on to Busher. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Nuggets lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Brook Lopez is out there with DeBusschere. Then it's Malone. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Havlicek in at the 2. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Nice D by Kobe.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress. Like him, I want to play like him, and that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Kevin, back to you.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And Booker kicks to Havlicek. Kicks it out to Booker. And you know who? Devin Booker.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Havlicek against Kobe. Benet setting the pick for Kobe. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
That bucket in no time at all. And it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Barbosa for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Inside. Malone's shot good. Malone's got 4 this quarter.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Here's Bryant. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. We've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. GA here about 3 level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Giannis passes to Maxey. Smith outside. From deep. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And Smith loves pulling up from three. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
Booker against Maxey. Outside Russell from the arc. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 assists tonight. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Kings. Pass to Smith. Chamberlain with a screen on Russell. Smith the pass to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
A different look for Denver. James checked in for DeBusschere. And Malone's subbed in for Booker. Havlicek, after 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Havlicek against Maxey. Here's Smith. Pass to Chamberlain. They double-team Chamberlain. And a wide-open look for Arenas. Off target from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Russell with the bucket.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Timeout called by the Kings. Now Christie. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Giannis sets a screen for Christie, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Malone kicks to Russell. Good, it's Malone picking up the assist. Russell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, how about the aggressiveness there from Russell? He brings it on both ends, but especially on an efficient score.
Bounce pass Maxey. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over James, and they get it. The rebound by James.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And James throws it down.
Making it look all too easy. James rises up with such aggressiveness on those dunks.
And there's the call. It's going to... an illegal screen.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's going to be careful for the rest of this half.
A different look for Denver. Boy comes in for Malone. And it's Booker in for Havlicek. And then for Sacramento, Nene comes in for Chamberlain. And it's Josh Smith in for Antetokounmpo. For 3, it's hauled in by the Kings. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Out to Smith for the 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Nuggets leading by 11. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Christie. Over LeBron. Sacramento again missing. Nuggets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Back to Booker. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to Nene.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. LeBron against Bryant. Now here's James. D right on him. Mobley a screen on Kobe.
Now I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Sacramento Kings. Thank you for being with us. Now,
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Kings trail by 9. On the court right now for the Kings. Tyrese Maxey out there with Kobe. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Christie. And it's Kelly in at the 4-man position.
I just love the pace that Maxey plays at, constantly applying pressure to the defense.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Mobley. Lets the three fly. Not going to go that time. And for Sacramento, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Top of the key. Kobe misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Mobley dishes to Booker. And here is LeBron, defended by Christie. LeBron, no good. The Kings trail by 7. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And stolen by James. Outside, Russell. Here's Booker. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Maxey against Booker. From 18 feet away.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
Maxey, no good. Oh, and here comes Kobe all alone. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Outside, Russell. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Ryan against James. 6 to shoot. There's the three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Christie's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
To the middle, here's Kelly. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Denver leading by 5. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Mobley, and he finishes nicely on the layup. That's 7 points for Evan Mobley.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Timeout called by the Kings. And it's the Kings with the ball. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Smith feeling it out a bit. Passed in a nay. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That's good from Nene. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point lead. Shot's good by Booker.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Nene, the screen. Here's Arenas. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Russell kicks to Mobley. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Booker against Barbosa. He takes it in, and that one is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Russell with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Russell's got 17 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Barbosa passes to Smith. Down low. And Nene slams it in.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Nuggets making a change here. Havlicek is checked in. And the Kings making a change here. Here's LeBron. Up top, Havlicek. Outside, Russell. Mobley sets the pick for Russell. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Kelly. He has 7. Drives to the hoop. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Denver leading by 5. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Denver.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. DeBusschere, he's checked in for Mobley. And Malone's subbed in for Russell. Giannis automatic inside.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Booker fires James. DeBusschere against Giannis. DeBusschere passes to Booker. Pocket 6. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Kings trail by 5. Smith with it, picked up by Malone. Smith, no good. DeBusschere dishes to Malone. Denver passing it around. DeBusschere inside, covered by Barbosa. DeBusschere can't get the basket. The Kings have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
26 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Booker kicks to LeBron. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now here is Smith. That's to Barbosa from downtown. No good there. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Denver on top. They lead by 6. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
The fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Malone is out there with Havlicek. Then it's DeBusschere. Then it's Russell. That's the group on the floor for Denver. 5 on the clock. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Russell's got 19 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Barbosa, and the layup's good off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Pass to Malone. DeBusschere with the screen on Arenas. Here's Malone. Can't hit from in close. The Kings trail by 6. Here's the screen. DeBusschere against Arenas. Here's Kelly, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And the double up Antetokounmpo. The 3, Barbosa. Havlicek with the rebound. Denver leading by 6. The leader. Again, the Nuggets score.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual. even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Timeout, Sacramento. Checked in for DeBusschere. And now Hallie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, Hallie, thank you for that. And good that time.
That sudden move off the pick, Maxey, is tough to stay with defensively.
Outside, Malone. Outside, Russell. And it's off from three-point range. Knocked away. Christie against Havlicek. Pass to Bryant from outside the arc. Kobe from deep.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Malone against Kobe. Malone, good. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Drills it from outside. Kobe's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Havlicek. No good off the front iron.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Dick passes to Kobe. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Mobley. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Christie against Russell. Maxey buries the deep ball.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He knows every possession is critical now. Bron checked in for Denver. Booker comes in for Havlicek. And a change for the Kings. Kelly's checked in. It's James. Mobley looking it over. No good on the layup. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Kings. Driving in to take the lead, and he lays that one in.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Chamberlain against Mobley. Russell, the 3 is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Chamberlain with a screen on Russell. Mobley there for the rebound. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. James against Kobe. On deep. No good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Into the lane. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. I have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where
Previous plays,
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed.
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Kings making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Nuggets trail. And here is James. Now Mobley finishes inside on the nice hit.
Showing the boys in the clutch. Mobley has that quiet confidence.
Sacramento's gone 3 or 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Chamberlain with a screen on Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
LeBron against Bryant. James in the post. Point blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Maxey deciding where to go with it. James with it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
And it's all about the three right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Maxey. Shot clock at 5. And he does not hit. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Cool, and his free throw put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They trail by 5. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Maxey fired. So we see Denver get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick.
This ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook, cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. Living the life that is promising. There's numerous ways you can choose to earn funds. Some get locked down and turn nuns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones. Shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He just a shook one. For every rhyme I write, there was so much trust safeguard in my life. Ain't no time for hesitation. The only leads to you don't know me. There's no relation. Queensbridge, and you don't play. I don't got time for your petty thinking, mind, son. I'm bigger than those. Claiming that you, but you're scared to hold. And once the smoke clears, you be left. 13 years in the projects, my mentality is what, kid? You talk a good one, but you don't want it. Sometimes I wonder, do I deserve to live? Or am I gonna for all the things I did? No time to dwell on that, cause my brain reacts. Front if you want, kid, lay on your back. I don't fake jazz, kid, you know I bring it to your life. Stay in a child's place, kid, you out of line. Mind's thirsty for recognition. Got my mind flipping, I'm bucking. Digging my ways out of hope for hustling. Get that loot, kid, you know my function. Cause long as I'm alive, I'm a live. And once I get on them, I put on all my peoples. React with lyrics like the hit. You don't know when I roll up the beat, go sleep because I'm free. Son ain't shook, this ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook, this ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook, this ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook, this ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Living the life that is promising. There's numerous ways you can choose to earn funds. Some get locked down and turn nuns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones. Shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He's just a shook one. To all the villains and the $100 billings.
Pulling up pretty, I'm all through the city. It's like Lou, ayy. I pull up designer, he want my. He call out the like Lou, ayy. You goofies ain't getting no. I'm rocking out Gucci like ayy. Quit thinking I'm stupid. The owe me, the knew me like look, ayy. Yeah, 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 look. Name another with a flow like this. Can't nobody do the go like this. With a glow like this. And a like this. Can't nobody drop it low like this. Get dough like this. 10 toes like this. Hit him with the finger roll like this. Can I roll right quick? Can I blow?
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry.
And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Now Atlanta starting 5. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Bosch. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Off the mark there with a 3. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Bryant. Tatum pulls it in. Here's Murray.
He draws so much attention from the defense.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coaches,
Previous play is under review.
calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops him first. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the... table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
And for someone listed at 6'4", DeJounte Murray is an excellent rebounder, Tim.
Well, he sure is. He's got long arms and he's very athletic. His work on the glass, one of the many ways that he can impact winning, and he's always a threat to take it end to end.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Sacramento's head coach. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter. Plus, I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Tatum can't hit.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And here's Bryant outside, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Outside Tatum. Tatum, a screen on Maxey. Murray with it. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Smith, no good. The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Sabonis, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And that's the first bucket of the night. Maybe that will get him going.
Timeout called, Sacramento. Sacramento with some changes. Kelly comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Christie subbed in for Smith. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Maxey. Here's Chamberlain. He's guarded by Sabonis. Oh, breaks Gets the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Good ball movement here by Atlanta.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
The Kings trailing. Bryant, right side. Maxey on the wing. All sorts of time. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Murray passes to Mashburn. And here's Tatum. Pass to Mashburn. This one for 3. Jason Tatum, and that's good.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Now here's Maxey. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Bryant with the bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Outside Tatum. Back to Murray. To the wing, right side. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
They set the pick. Here's Maxey. Here's Chamberlain. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Sacramento shooting their first foul shot of the night. Atlanta making some changes. Brandon Miller comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Smith in for DeJounte Murray. And the free throw, no good. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7. Shooting a solid percentage. Here's Mashburn. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Barbosa, covered by Smith. Bryant uses the glass on the layup. Bryant's got 7 points in the game. The Hawks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Smith into the lane. Pass to Mashburn. Here's Bosch. Smith right side. Now Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Bryant in the high post. 7 points in the game. Here's Chamberlain. He's guarded by Sabonis. And here's Bryant outside. Knocks down the long K. He's got 10.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
A nice shot by Smith.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
There's a screen. On the wing, Bryant. Puts it up from the high post. Chamberlain. Rebounded by the Hawks. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. And Bosch gets it to go.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Sacramento has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Down low. Kelly, shot's good.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
For Atlanta, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Smith passes to Bosch. Christie against Miller. Pass to Bosch. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of the possession.
And so both teams trading buckets. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Atlanta.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
We've got Smith, and it's Nene in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Smith passes to Tatum. Ball stolen. And they're running. Right side T. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Smith left side. Shot clock at 6. Outside Tatum. Can't nail the jumper. Well, the Kings shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
DeJounte Murray's checked in for Smith. And it's Murray with the ball for Atlanta. Three-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Smith outside. Takes it inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Brian?
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. Nene can't get it to go. The Hawks trailing. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Wide open look. The rebound by Filipowski.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Pass to Murray. Now here's Tatum to end the drought. That one is off. Here's Mayo, guarded by Miller. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Going inside, and Mayo gets it to go. And the Kings lead by 4.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it'll be Atlanta with their first time out of the game here. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. On defense, the Kings. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Fires in the triple.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself, but now he wants to keep everybody involved.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. Pass to Chamberlain. Bryant outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Murray finds Tatum. Here's Kukoc, defended by Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Tatum, launches it. Rebound by the Kings.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Hawks trail by 3. Brandon Miller's checked in for Atlanta.
First team foul. Subbing in for Atlanta, number 24, Brandon Miller.
Murray from outside nails it from 3. Murray's got 5 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Kings have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. On the wing, Bryant. 10 points for him. They set a pick. Driving to the basket. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Murray. Connects on the foul line jumper. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the closer he gets, the deadlier Murray can be. He just enjoys working close in.
1:52 left in the first half of basketball. And Maxey, here we go. Chamberlain, no good. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. The Kings have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Miller outside. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of this one. 6 to shoot. Here's Bosch. He's got 12. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And it's Murray with the ball for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. The Kings have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Bryant against Murray. Pass to Smith. Puts up a 3. Miller pulls it in. Here's Bosch, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Atlanta, Chris Paul at the line for 2.
The first one falls, and Atlanta making a change here. And so he hits both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Maxey passes to Chamberlain, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Kings on top, up by 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't they, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them. If they have fours, I take them too. But here's one thing. You have to have floor balance, and you have to really create clean looks, though.
And moving on to some mid-season analysis. Let's check out the latest power rankings.
When I look at Atlanta, what you see is what you get. And we aren't seeing much from them.
Yeah, they've got some nice pieces on their roster, but the lack of firepower to make any real noise, at least this year, it seems.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Hawks trailing. On the floor for Atlanta, we've got Murray, and it's Tatum in at the three, the small forward. Pass to Bosch. Shot from the wing. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Arenas. Here's Kelly. And there's a pick. Oh, got a piece of it. Off his leg. It's being called a kick ball. And here's Maxey outside.
Yeah, the defense of Murray throwing that shot off. Good to see him putting everything into his defense.
Sabonis, the pass to Mashburn. Tatum from long range. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Kelly. The rebound by Bosch. Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. To the inside. It's deflected.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Sabonis finds Tatum. Here's Bosch. The kick to Tatum. Knocked away. Clock at 6. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Hawks trail by 6. Murray passes to Tatum. Here's Bosch. 16 points for him. To the paint. And here comes the break. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Tatum passes to Mashburn. Back to Tatum. They double team Tatum. Here's Mashburn. Just 5 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Here's Kelly. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Maxey, that's good.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Sacramento with some changes. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Murray. A shot to stop the run. And there's a nice layup by Sabonis.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Here's Barbosa. Still no points. Kicks it out to Bryant. Back to Christie. 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
Out to the right wing. Murray inside. Here's Mashburn, covered by Bryant. Mashburn, the pass to Tatum. Tatum on the drive. Good on the shot. And now just a 5-point Sacramento lead.
Yeah, once Tatum sees a gap, he is gone. Off and running.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Tatum. Pass to Bosch. Picked by Sabonis to the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Sabonis has got his third bucket of the night.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Barbosa passes to Christie. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Hawks trail by 7. And here's Murray. He has 7. Here's Mashburn. Excellent D there from Bryant. Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And that one's good. Bryant's got 16 points.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Mashburn. Here's Bosch. Antetokounmpo covering. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
You know what they came.
And there's 1:38 left in the third. Here's Kelly. There's a screen. Arenas passes to Kelly. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Hawks trail by 9. Filipowski up top. 1:09 left in the third. Mashburn drills it from deep. Mashburn's gotten his second bucket.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Outside Maxey. Fires the 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Back to Filipowski. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Miller. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Miller against Maxey. And there's the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
While Maxey is an elite shooter, Tyrese is at his best using his speed going downhill.
Pass to Mashburn. Back to Miller. Tatum, a screen on Maxey. And here's Tatum. Let's go with a 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Sacramento up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Smith, and it's Kelly in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Atlanta's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kyle Filipowski.
At the line for your Kings, Josh Smith. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And here are the Hawks now. Spins. Murray passes to Bosch to take the lead. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night. Maxey against Murray. Pass to Christie. They set the screen. From the high post. That one's good. Nothing but net. Christie's got his first basket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Bosch, the pass to Miller. Here's Bosch. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Smith with a screen on Miller. It's Bryant with a... Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And the Hawks making a change here. Sabonis checked in.
Stepping in for Atlanta, number 11.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Bosch. Back to Miller. Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. Back to Miller. The 3. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Chamberlain passes to Maxey. Murray against Bryant. He takes it in.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
The Kings call timeout.
Taking 2 shots. Sacramento calls timeout. All right, are you ready, everybody? Here comes some.
So both teams making some changes here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Second free throw, no good.
Well, they still have the lead. Now they have to protect it.
Kukoc, the pass to Mashburn. The shot's good. And the Hawks lead by 1.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Picked by Smith. Kicks it out to Bryant. Three-pointer. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's Sabonis. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. And that one's good. Bryant.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Left side Murray. Oh, it misses.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And he powers it down, one-handed.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's Barbosa, hounded by Tatum. 5 to shoot. Oh, the shot is off. Hawks trail by 4. Here's Kukoc. Murray. Oh, off target from downtown. Here's Kelly, hounded by Tatum. Can't get the 3.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Here's Murray. A minute 39 left in the 4th quarter. Puts up the tray. Shot's no good.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Rebounded by Sabonis. And so Murray will bring it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Now Sabonis. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
The Kings call timeout. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And there's the screen. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
The Hawks call timeout. Scanning the floor. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Maxey fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. And Atlanta with possession here. Trailing by 2. Ooh, he can't tie it up. That one's no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. He hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They trail by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
The Kings call timeout. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
They're looking good, but they can't afford to take their foot off the pedal. They have to lock down the perimeter and prevent a three.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And that could seal it at the line. He looked totally composed the entire time.
Sabonis outside, and now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. And Sabonis drops them both. Their biggest lead of the game was 9, and an intentional foul there stops the clock. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
And let's see what they draw up.
And that hurt as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that brings him within 2 here. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. The first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
So a close game sees Sacramento taking this one. This one was in the balance right until the final second.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
we'll try again. I often wonder will we live again, will we live up? I am grown, you can't even see me from this hot in town. Summer soft cherry blossom with a crown. My Sharia more another star now. She knocks me off. My feet just a time to tell me off. But I can't even hear you speak when you talk. Private word and every missing know it all. But you knew that. Yeah. Good morning, sunshine. Yeah. Good morning, evening.